Magnesium-rich foods that calm cramps without hurting your kidneys. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a painful leg cramp that feels as if your muscle has locked in place? For millions of older adults, especially those with kidney concerns, cramps aren't just uncomfortable, they're a warning sign. Most people immediately reach for magnesium supplements, not realizing that high doses can actually burden already stressed kidneys. Here's the truth. Your body absorbs and handles magnesium very differently from food than from pills. In this video, you'll discover 4 magnesium-rich foods that calm cramps naturally without harming kidney function, and one powerful bonus tip most doctors never mention. Stay with me, because the second to last food surprises almost everyone. We're going to start with a food that delivers one of the highest magnesium concentrations you can get from a small portion, while creating minimal waste for your kidneys. It's simple, affordable, and often underestimated. Let's begin with pumpkin seeds, pepitas. Pumpkin seeds may look small, but inside they carry one of the strongest natural tools for calming muscle cramps safely, especially for people who need to protect their kidneys. The key reason they work is magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that tells your muscles when to tighten and when to relax. Without enough magnesium, muscles get confused. They tighten when they should relax, and that is when cramps happen. Think of a cramp as an overexcited muscle fiber. Instead of turning off after working, it keeps firing again and again. Magnesium helps shut that signal down. It relaxes the muscle by calming the nerve that controls it. It also balances calcium inside the muscle. Calcium makes muscles tighten. Magnesium helps push calcium back out after the muscle contracts. When magnesium is low, calcium stays trapped inside the muscle, and the muscle locks up painfully. That is why cramps often feel sudden and strong. Magnesium also controls nerve signals. Your nerves send tiny electrical messages to your muscles. When magnesium is low, these messages fire too fast and too often. Pumpkin seeds help slow these signals down so your muscles can rest. This is especially helpful for night cramps that wake people from sleep. Now let's talk about how much magnesium pumpkin seeds actually provide. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds, about a small closed handful or 28 grams, provides around 150 milligrams of magnesium. That is about 36 to 38% of the daily amount most adults need. That is a lot from such a small portion. Almonds, for comparison, give about 80 milligrams per ounce. Peanuts give even less, around 50 milligrams. So pumpkin seeds give almost double the magnesium of many common nuts. Pumpkin seeds also contain fiber. Fiber helps keep blood sugar steady. When blood sugar rises and falls quickly, nerves become more sensitive, which can make cramps worse. Stable blood sugar helps keep nerve signals calm. These seeds also contain zinc, which supports muscle repair and immune health. They include healthy fats that reduce inflammation. Inflammation makes muscles sore and tight, so reducing it helps cramps ease over time. What makes pumpkin seeds special for kidney health is how the minerals are balanced. They have a lower phosphorus to magnesium ratio than many other seeds and nuts. Phosphorus is a mineral that can build up in the blood when kidneys are weak. Too much phosphorus stresses the kidneys and pulls calcium from bones. Pumpkin seeds give a lot of magnesium without flooding the body with phosphorus. Another important benefit is how magnesium works with oxalates. Oxalates are natural compounds found in many foods that can form kidney stones when they bind to calcium. Magnesium binds to oxalates first. This keeps oxalates from sticking to calcium and forming stones. Researchers from kidney departments at major U.S. universities have found that diets higher in magnesium are linked to a lower risk of kidney stones, even in people with kidney problems. Using pumpkin seeds the right way matters. For people with early-stage kidney disease, 1 ounce per day is usually safe. For stage 3 kidney disease, about half an ounce per day is a better target. That is roughly 2 tablespoons. For stage 4, it is safer to stay closer to 1 tablespoon per day. Always spread intake across the week instead of eating large amounts at once. The best type to choose is unsalted, dry-roasted pumpkin seeds. Salted versions add sodium, which can increase swelling and blood pressure. Flavored versions often contain phosphorus additives that harm kidneys. Raw seeds are harder to digest for many people and may cause stomach upset, so dry roasted is usually easier on the body. Timing also helps. Eating pumpkin seeds in the late afternoon or early evening works best for cramps. Magnesium takes time to calm nerves and muscles. Having them a few hours before bed helps prevent nighttime cramps instead of reacting after they start. One common mistake is eating straight from the bag. It is easy to eat 3 or 4 ounces without noticing, which adds too much phosphorus and calories. Another mistake is mixing them with salty snacks or chocolate coatings. That cancels out many of their benefits. Used correctly, pumpkin seeds quietly support muscle relaxation, nerve calmness, and kidney safety at the same time. Muscle cramps are not only about muscles. Nerve signals play a big role too. Next is a leafy green that provides magnesium while lowering compounds that can stress kidneys when cooked properly. Let's move to cooked Swiss chard. Before we continue, tell me where you are watching from and if muscle cramps bother you at night. If you are trying to calm cramps without harming your kidneys, subscribe to Know How and turn on the bell. Type 1 if this helps or 0 if it does not. Swiss chard becomes powerful for calming cramps only after it is cooked, and this detail matters more than most people realize. When Swiss chard is eaten raw, many of its minerals stay locked inside tough plant fibers. Your body cannot access them well, especially if digestion is slow, which is common as we age. Cooking breaks down those fibers and releases the magnesium so your body can actually use it. Cooking also lowers oxalates. Oxalates are natural plant compounds that can irritate kidneys and combine with minerals to form kidney stones. Swiss chard is naturally high in oxalates when raw. Boiling it in water pulls a large amount of these oxalates out into the water. When you drain that water away, you remove much of the kidney stress while keeping the helpful minerals. This is why cooked Swiss chard is much safer for kidneys than raw salads made with it. Now let's look at the magnesium itself. 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard provides about 150 milligrams of magnesium. That is roughly 35% of what most adults need in a day. This puts Swiss chard in the same magnesium range as pumpkin seeds, but with far fewer calories and much less fat. Spinach also contains magnesium, but it holds on to more oxalates even after cooking. Kale contains less magnesium overall, closer to 30 milligrams per cup cooked. Swiss chard gives more magnesium per bite when prepared the right way. Swiss chard also has a helpful balance of sodium and potassium. Potassium helps muscles relax, but too much can be dangerous for people with kidney problems. Swiss chard has potassium, but when cooked and portioned correctly, the amount stays moderate. Cooking lowers potassium slightly, making it easier for kidneys to handle. This balance helps muscles without pushing potassium too high. Magnesium in Swiss chard also works together with vitamin K. Vitamin K helps control how calcium moves in the body. Calcium should stay in bones, not build up in blood vessels or soft tissue. When magnesium and vitamin K work together, muscles relax more smoothly and nerves fire more evenly. This combination is especially helpful for restless legs and nighttime cramps that cause twitching or crawling sensations in the legs. Many people notice that cramps hit hardest at night because nerves become more sensitive when the body is tired. Magnesium calms these nerves. Nutrition researchers at major U.S. neurology and health centers have found that diets rich in magnesium from vegetables are linked with fewer nighttime muscle spasms and less nerve irritation, especially in older adults. Swiss chard also supports kidney protection in other ways. 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard contains much less phosphorus than many animal proteins in processed foods. Phosphorus is a mineral that damaged kidneys struggle to remove. Keeping phosphorus lower helps protect bones and blood vessels. Magnesium also helps the body hold on to calcium in bones, instead of losing it through urine. This reduces bone weakness and lowers the chance of calcium forming stones in the kidneys. Another quiet benefit is acid balance. Many modern foods create acid in the body, which stresses kidneys over time. Swiss chard is an alkaline food. This means it helps neutralize excess acid. A healthier acid balance reduces muscle breakdown and supports kidney function. Preparation is very important. The safest method is the double boil technique. First, boil chopped Swiss chard in a pot of water for about 3 minutes. Drain the water completely, then add fresh water and boil again for another 2 to 3 minutes until tender. This removes more oxalates and extra potassium. After that, you can lightly season it with herbs or a small splash of olive oil. Portion size matters. For most people with stage 3 kidney disease, half a cup cooked per serving is a safe amount. For stage 4, closer to 1/3 cup is better. Eating it 3 to 4 times per week works well. There is no need to eat it every day. Swiss chard is easy to find in the United States during November and December. It is often sold fresh in bunches at grocery stores and farmers markets. Frozen Swiss chard is also a good option and is already blanched, which lowers oxalates further. If this video is helping you understand cramps and magnesium better, please tap the like button. It tells YouTube this matters and helps know-how reach others who need kidney-safe relief. Sometimes cramps continue because magnesium is not absorbed well enough. The next food helps magnesium enter cells while calming inflammation at the same time. Let's talk about avocado. Avocado helps calm cramps in a quieter and steadier way than many other foods. It does not flood your body with minerals all at once. Instead, it releases them slowly, which is very helpful for muscles and nerves. One medium avocado provides about 58 milligrams of magnesium. That is around 14% of the daily amount most adults need. While that number may look smaller than seeds or greens, the way avocado delivers magnesium makes a big difference. Muscles need steady support, not sudden spikes. When minerals rise and fall too quickly, muscles can react by tightening. Avocado provides what many doctors call a slow-release effect. This means magnesium enters your system gradually as the food is digested. Muscles stay relaxed for longer periods, which helps prevent cramps that come and go through the night. Another reason avocado works so well is its healthy fat. Avocado is rich in monounsaturated fat. This type of fat helps minerals move through the gut wall and into the bloodstream more easily. Without enough fat, some magnesium passes through the body without being absorbed. With avocado, more of the magnesium you eat actually reaches your muscles and nerves. These healthy fats also reduce inflammation. Inflammation is swelling inside tissues that makes nerves more sensitive. Sensitive nerves fire faster and can trigger cramps. By calming inflammation, avocado helps quiet those nerve signals. This is especially helpful for people who feel burning, tingling, or tightness along with cramps. Now let's talk about potassium, because many people worry about that with avocado. Yes, avocado contains potassium. One medium avocado has about 700 milligrams. Potassium helps muscles relax, but damaged kidneys may struggle with large amounts. The key is portion control. You do not need a whole avocado at once. Half an avocado provides about 350 milligrams of potassium, which many people with early or moderate kidney disease can handle when spread out properly. Whole foods like avocado behave differently from potassium additives found in processed foods. Potassium additives dissolve quickly and rush into the bloodstream. Whole foods release potassium slowly as they digest. This slower release gives kidneys more time to handle it. That is why doctors often allow small portions of whole foods but warn against processed foods with added potassium. Research from cardiology and kidney nutrition departments at major U.S. universities shows that magnesium works better when eaten with healthy fats. This is called magnesium-fat synergy. Simply put, fat helps magnesium get where it needs to go. People who eat magnesium-rich foods with healthy fats tend to have fewer muscle cramps and better nerve balance than those who eat minerals alone. How you eat avocado matters. A safe portion for most people with stage 3 kidney disease is about 1/4 to 1/2 of a medium avocado per day. For stage 4, 1/4 is safer. You can eat it 3 to 4 times per week rather than every day. Pair avocado with low phosphorus foods to keep kidneys safe. Good choices include white rice, sourdough bread, egg whites, or cooked vegetables like zucchini or green beans. Avoid pairing it with processed meats or cheese, which add phosphorus. Timing also helps. Eating avocado in the late afternoon or early evening supports nighttime muscle relaxation. The fats slow digestion, allowing magnesium to work through the night when cramps are most likely to strike. Not every cramp starts in the muscle itself. Some begin with poor blood flow and unstable blood sugar. The next food provides steady energy and magnesium while staying gentle on the kidneys. Let's continue with oatmeal, steel cut or old-fashioned. Oatmeal supports cramps in a very steady and gentle way. It does not work fast like supplements. Instead, it works quietly by feeding your muscles, nerves, and blood flow over several hours. 1 cup of cooked oatmeal provides about 60 milligrams of magnesium. That is close to 15% of the daily amount most adults need. This may not sound high, but oatmeal is usually eaten regularly, which makes the effect build up day by day. Not all oatmeal works the same. Steel cut and old-fashioned oats are the best choices. They keep their natural structure, so magnesium is released slowly during digestion. Instant oatmeal is heavily processed. Much of the fiber is broken down, and minerals move into the blood too quickly and then drop just as fast. This rise and fall can trigger nerve irritation and cramps in sensitive people. Steel cut and old-fashioned oats give slow and steady support, which muscles prefer. Oatmeal also contains special fibers called beta-glucans. These fibers help blood move more smoothly through small vessels. Better blood flow means more oxygen and minerals reach the muscles. When muscles do not get enough blood, they tighten and cramp more easily. Magnesium and beta-glucans together help improve circulation, especially in the legs and feet where cramps often start. These fibers also help keep nerve signals stable. When blood sugar rises and falls too fast, nerves become jumpy and fire too often. That can lead to twitching and spasms. Oatmeal slows sugar absorption, which helps nerves stay calm. This is one reason oatmeal is often recommended for people who get cramps, along with shaking or tingling feelings. From a kidney point of view, oatmeal has another advantage. The phosphorus in oats is bound inside plant fiber. This means your body absorbs less of it compared to phosphorus from meat, cheese, or processed foods. Lower phosphorus absorption reduces stress on the kidneys and protects bones. Nutrition researchers at major U.S. metabolic health centers have found that whole grains like oats are easier on kidneys than refined grains or processed breakfast foods. Oatmeal also supports what doctors call the gut-kidney connection. A healthy gut helps reduce waste that kidneys must filter. The fiber in oatmeal feeds good gut bacteria. These bacteria help break down toxins so kidneys have less work to do. Over time, this can support better mineral balance and fewer cramps. How you prepare oatmeal matters a lot. Cooking it in water is best for kidney health. Milk adds extra phosphorus and potassium, which may push levels too high. If you want more flavor, you can add a small splash of unsweetened almond milk after cooking, but water should be the main liquid. Portion size is important. For most people with kidney concerns, 1/2 to 1 cup cooked oatmeal per serving is safe. Eating it once a day or every other day works well. There is no need to eat large bowls. Be careful with add-ins. Avoid packaged flavor packets, brown sugar, chocolate, or nuts with salt. These add phosphorus and sodium. Better options include a small amount of cinnamon, a few blueberries, or a teaspoon of honey if needed. Oatmeal works best when eaten earlier in the day or in the late afternoon. This timing supports steady energy and helps prevent nighttime cramps by keeping magnesium and blood sugar stable. Even the best foods will not help if magnesium leaves the body too fast. This next method helps muscles relax and keeps magnesium where it belongs without stressing digestion or kidneys. Let's explore warm Epsom salt foot soaks. Warm Epsom salt foot soaks help cramps in a gentle way that food alone cannot. This method works from outside the body. Epsom salt contains magnesium sulfate. When you soak your feet in warm water with this salt, magnesium can enter through the skin. This means it does not pass through the stomach or kidneys first, which makes it easier on the body. This is especially helpful for people whose digestion is weak or whose kidneys need protection. Magnesium enters slowly and helps relax muscles and calm nerves. Many people feel their feet and legs loosen within a short time. Centers for Integrative Medicine in the United States have found that warm foot soaks help muscle relaxation and improve sleep. Better sleep also lowers the chance of night cramps. To use safely, keep the water warm, not hot. Add about 1/2 cup of Epsom salt to 1 gallon of water. Soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes. 2 to 3 times per week is enough. Rinse and dry your feet after soaking. Avoid soaking if you have open sores or serious circulation problems. Used with the right foods, this method reduces the need for magnesium pills and helps control nighttime cramps. Now that you have seen how each food and habit works, here is a simple way to remember it all in one place. Pumpkin seeds give strong magnesium for muscle relaxation. Cooked Swiss chard offers magnesium with less kidney stress. Avocado helps the body absorb magnesium slowly. Oatmeal supports blood flow and steady nerves. Epsom salt foot soaks add magnesium without burdening digestion or kidneys. Using one or two of these regularly can make cramps milder and less frequent over time. If this video helped you, please subscribe to Know How before you go. And if you feel understood and supported, type the word CALM in the comments.